Here on the table with all this carnage, I have a story of low quality batteries that get placed into electronic devices. On the table, what you're looking at is a toy from Cirque du Soleil, but this could be, instead of a worthless toy, could be an expensive remote control for a television set or whatever is valuable to you. These two batteries that also failed came from a calculator. So the batteries very simply leaked out the battery acid and the acidic paste that's inside. Then one of the batteries even cracked the housing, or yeah, as it expanded, I don't know, one of them. Yeah, this one here on this one. And as the battery acid leaks out, it irreversibly destroys everything in its path, starting with the contact surfaces that the batteries touch. These components here are garbage, so you might try to remanufacture these whatever out of sheet metal and some spring steel. You could restore this toy to original functionality. And then these two here came from a calculator, featured in a separate video in a separate story, but these also leaked out and very nearly irreversibly damaged important parts of the calculator. Whatever the battery acid touches, it's gonna be looking like this. And over here on the table, that's not breadcrumbs, that's also rust, whatever that comes out of the corroded metal. Now, the toy is fully functional, otherwise it's LED lights and motor and everything, and right now it's hooked up to some live support with these alligator clips here to a variable DC power supply source there, 4.5 or whatever, 4.6 batteries, volts instead of batteries. And if I press the switch, yes, it could also spin like it used to. It kind of wants to spin, but like I said, everything, the motor, everything that battery acid touches is destroyed irreversibly. So very simply, this one is a name brand, Panasonic. This should be good. However, this is a carbon zinc battery. Manufacturers usually stopped making these in the 80s. So if you grew up in the 70s and 80s, you remember to take your batteries out from your unused electronics devices, because this is what happens. But if you grew up in the 90s and later, then most of your time you came across alkaline batteries that don't leak this easily and this spectacularly, but alkaline batteries do fail as well, such as these ones that came out of a calculator. And it's not just Panasonic, it's not just the type of battery that matters, it's also the manufacturer of the battery also matters. This one is marked as NL, and this is all you see on it. They are possibly available on Alibaba and made by a Chinese manufacturer with no other indication of source. And these are alkaline batteries, and of course they fail if they are made out of substandard materials or made in an environment with substandard quality control. So the alkaline batteries can also leak out, not just the 1970s carbon zinc batteries. So there you have it. Garbage in, garbage out.